This blind reading reveals a twofold energetic split between someone who resisted transformation and someone who chose themselves. One party appears at a distance, way off in the future, receiving news about a person they once knew. This news reactivates unresolved emotions because this individual failed to complete their own personal transformation. They resisted change, avoided a call to leadership and structure in their life, and neglected the responsibility of self mastery. As a result, they now sit in outdated thinking and inflexible patterns, watching from the sidelines as the other person moves freely through life. This watching energy is marked by jealousy, emotional overwhelm, and delusion. Instead of taking decisive action, this person remained overly emotional, created false narratives around purpose, and confused emotional intensity with destiny. There is evidence of sneakiness, bullying behavior, and energetic greed, a desire for access, attention, or emotional supply without accountability. Their neediness and smothering presence became a blockage, ultimately contributing to why the other person walked away. The second party, however, chose a very different path. They accepted their death and rebirth cycle rather than resisting it. They liberated themselves and stepped onto their own road to Damascus moment, a clear awakening where destiny, identity, direction, and purpose were rewritten. This person is calling judgment, not from bitterness, but from clarity. They now see the past dynamic for what it was: unbalanced, greedy, emotionally invasive, and misaligned. Where this is leading is true liberation. The tower is reversed. The collapse already happened and the rebuilding has begun. This person is no longer interested in fighting, proving, or staying entangled. They have chosen peace, truth, and forward motion. Spirit's advice grounds the message at the forest root level, because this person took a leap of faith on themselves. They were granted the opportunity to manifest not grand illusions, but real living blessings. The Page of Pentacles shows small but meaningful signs of reciprocity: kindness, consideration, being met with warmth, ease, and gentle support from the world around them. These are the manifestations that truly fill the cup, a steady divine flow rather than emotional chaos. This reading closes with a compassionate note. The hope is that the person left behind does not remain stuck in envy, but instead allows this example, this courage, openness, and alignment with self and spirit to serve as a boon for their own transformation. This reading ultimately affirms that choosing yourself opens the door to divine reciprocity. Resisting growth leads to stagnation and longing. Liberation does not come loudly, it comes steadily, honestly, and in peace. One person stepped into their new cycle, the other now has a choice: remain watching or finally begin their own. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany, Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers. Hi, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you, especially if you have been seeing angel number 1122, 33, 333, 1111, 1144. We will continue to note other synchronicities as we go through this reading. And at present, we also have angel number 1133 also coming through. Someone here may be an Aquarius energy. Spirit guides with clear ability to see. Who is it that we are reading for in this blind reading? Shadowed waters, good news, positive energy. Okay. What else? Shadowed waters. Beware illusions that skim the surface, for true understanding lies in the deep. Way off in the future, we're coming up on quite a surprise. Very positive energy surrounding your aura. And the emotions around the good news, however, do carry some level of illusions around it. It may be that you are so elated, but also you are required to be stoic and to manage your emotions. It is also possible that the bearer of the news or message is controversial to the message. Maybe this good news is coming from a hater. Let's see. Let's tap in and see what is being hidden here, spirit guides. Way off in the future, we do see some news here, news publication, a record of activities that may have taken place while others were absent. This card gives a sense of being absent, away from. This is the energy of a fly having a camera in your home when you leave to jet off to work. What is hidden here, spirit guides? Shadowed waters, good news, way off in the future. Show us what is hidden or hiding for this energy. We have fun and adventure joy in the challenge. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. You have outdated, expired ways of thinking, and you are being a bit pouty and inflexible to change. Now we are getting back to the shadowed waters. With this hidden energy coming out for you, this shadowed watery energy here may be describing a period that you are currently sitting in emotionally that may be challenging for you. You may be doing a lot of shadow healing, feeling as though the battle seems as though it has been a forever uphill one, and you are absolutely sure of one thing, and that is that you have no idea when you will see the light of day, when that relief that you've been longing for will finally come. Okay. What is hidden in what you are hiding is that you are being pouty and inflexible. Oh, someone here may have a thing for frogs. You may be a National Geographic explorer watcher or a nature watcher of other kinds. You may be a nerd, a documentary lover, but you may like frogs. You may be masculine as well. The spirit guides are saying with this frog energy, hey, there's a reason why you're a frog and the others are fishes. If you'd only just allow yourself to be immersed in the truth of the water the wateriness of your emotions, you may find that you can actually swim and hold your breath for far longer. So something here about evolution and transformation. Where is this leading, spirit guides? We have finding forever and being at a crossroads. You feel as though you're at an impasse. You are tired of holding your breath. You are being called into infinity with the finding forever card. However, where you are with these emotions that you're hiding is that you just kind of feel like, you know what? Screw infinity. Can I just have one bloody thing that I want already? Like, is that possible? Someone here may have gone to the aquarium. You may own something that has seal skin. This could be boot, jacket, moccasins. Someone here may be native. Someone here may live very closely with the land. You may live in a cold place. We have liberated destiny, tower in the reverse. Falling on good news, envy in the reverse. You are being called to your own personal freedom. And the call is taking you into the wilderness. You may be having your Saul Paul moment on your own road to Damascus. And the funny thing is that it seems there is a pull, a string, a thread in this lifetime that is pulling you away from what may have very well been a turbulent wreckage with this liberated destiny. You may have been mid-flight when you got shot down by life, by life's disappointment, life's revelation, life's way of shaking things up. Finding forever liberated destiny, tower in the reverse. Where you were before wasn't a secure place to be. It wasn't sound. And this is why you needed to be liberated away from it all. Spirit's advice, envy in the reverse. It is likely that news in this case may travel both ways. And you may also have to sit in the face of seeing someone in your life move on with some good news. There may be, well, there will be an emotional fallout that you will feel with this revelation. And Spirit's advice here is that you have a choice if you sit in envy or gratitude. So let's look at this card for what it is. Envy reverse, taking it as gratitude. Soul's compass. Okay. So while you are walking Damascus's way, the way of self-liberation and freedom, it's calling you away from joy, and you are not liking it at all. And you may find yourself sometimes on the precipice of envy when you look over there, when you start to allow your attention to be focused on external validation and you are seeing none on your side of the camp, but everywhere else you're seeing it. Spirit's advice is to choose gratitude, Choose gratitude for the uniqueness that your intuition provides you, especially when you are attuned and sensitive and obedient enough to own your soul's truth and path. Final card, Spirit Guides. We have October coming out in the reversed, 1144 coming through. Someone maybe from Austin, the name Patty may be of relevance. Something here about your blinds or looking through blinds, watching the sunset, trying to peer at something to see it clearly. So October reversed, Libra Scorpio energy. There's a bit of a struggle here with transformation, allowing transformation and balance to set in after this unraveling. Spirit guides, let's get some clarifiers here. Shadowed waters, good news, way off in the future. Tell us more about this emotional state and the good news. We have the world in the reverse. Death in the reverse. In the challenge, the Emperor. Okay. So we're reading for the energy of an individual here who took shortcuts or failed to complete a cycle in their lives. There was definitely resistance here with the Death card in the reverse to this transformation. And the call for leadership and stability, authority, discipline, and focus that was required, it was ignored. So I'm getting here that this is the energy of, say, a friend in your energy. It could be a counterpart, a family member, a child, classmate, whomever. But this is someone who knows you, with whom you've shared deep emotion for. And this person is the one who is on the outside observing some very positive news happening for you way off in the future. And it seems here that they did not complete the cycle with you. For what is hidden here, fun, joy, and adventure, it seems you are the one that is being observed for your new lease on life. It seems you've managed to turn the wheels on your own cycle, and this party is being left behind. The things that you gave up that were expired and outdated, they're sitting in this energy and showing up as being inflexible to change. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reversed, the Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Seven of Cups in the upright. A part of the relationship dynamic here was one where there was smothering and a pulling on the relationship connection for copious amounts of compassion and nurturing. It seems here that someone relied on the other excessively for emotional stability. And this relationship dynamic created a lot of illusions and caused someone here to really give up the ghost and explore searching for their own life purpose. What is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Cups upright, Seven of Cups upright. Here we are fostering illusions. We're allowing our emotions to, I'm hearing daystream. So maybe someone here may be into gaming, someone may be a gamer. Maybe your activities are, it's causing a flip in your balance on your schedule. And we have the Chariot in the upright. Oh, wow. Yes. There was definitely a lot of control here. We have 7-7 coming through as well. A lot of emotional control. The type of emotional control that I guess was there to exercise willpower over how someone moved, how they evolved. Where's this leading, spirit guides? Finding forever, liberated destiny, Tower reversed, Judgment, King of Pentacles in the reverse. There may have been a relationship dynamic where money was shared, or just by association. One partner, one party here was losing funds, losing money. They were being rendered financially inept because of this Queen of Pentacles energy in the reverse that was overly emotional, and while possibly beautiful and fearsome and filled with a lot of love, it was a lot of bullshit as well. Seven of Cups in the upright with the Chariot in the upright. And then the Queen of Cups? Good grief, that's a lot of emotion to work with. There are energies as well who they're not necessarily stabilized, and so they overcompensate by being overly emotional, and everything is, oh my God, it's 0 to 1,000, you know? Next, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm hearing a couple here and another saying, it is my personal belief that. It's not fair for you to be living lavishly at my expense when you are financially inept. You aren't fostering anything over here, not even a bloody pea. I come around you, you don't even have a life plant in your presence. You are a drain on me. You inhibit my freedom. This is going nowhere. You take me out of my element. I don't know who I am when I'm with you. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We had the Five of Swords in the crossing. You are a hot mess. You pretend like you agree, but really you disagree, and it shows in your actions. We agree that it's black, and that you will make an account on paper that is black. And when the paperwork is filed, I see that it is red. You are filled with nonsense and deception. The way how you move, you are foolish. I have given you sage advice, and you have chosen to heed nothing that I have said. I am relieving myself of you. Whether or not this here plane has an engine, I'm going to cause this bitch to fly. You are about to watch me be Merling up and through here because I need to get away from you. You're crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My Lord. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what's going on with me. I feel extra delicate right now, like just to I can't laugh too much. Spirited vibes. My goodness. We have the Six of Cups in the upright. Innocence, joy from liberation, illumination of one's life path. This is being relieved and happy. This is really trusting. Man, I tell you, it's like being 5, going back in time to when you were 5. You know, like say you're 55 now and going back in time to when you were 5. And just being so grateful to that kid that allowed that first spark to be what it was, and to the adolescent that took the baton and kept running with it, and to the young man that got injured or disappointed or heartbroken, but he still kept his shoulder to the wheel. This is really just about being in such gratitude when you look back in your memory and you say, holy cow, man, I've come really far. What is the Six of Cups, Spirit guides, for your advice? The Ace of Cups, my friend, come through. Love, compassion, creativity, opening up to offers of individuals in your reality, from individuals holding the door for you to going into the office and your wonderful colleague plugging in the kettle ahead, as a courtesy. The little things, the little things, the little things. Someone giving you a compliment, I like your style, nice shoes, or whatever. Page of Pentacles, right? This is you manifesting small wins. And I'll tell you, it is the small things that matter the most. The small things. Things of quality, things of generosity, genuineness. Things that really delight the child within. Like even your partner pouring out your Cheerios for you in the morning, goodness, whatever it is, man. Kindness, someone holding the door for you. This is diligence, patience, grace. This isn't rushed. This is not inflated anything. This is just the tiny little sprouts of life, and you noticing them and allowing this energy to stream through your consciousness enough for you to feel it completely. Hopefully, this person who is on the outskirts of you looking in will be equally inspired, not to sit in envy, but to sit in the truth of admiration and letting that admiration birth inspiration for their own transformation. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, all my love. Bye for now.